What's going on, guys? My name is RagingRaptor and welcome to a new World of Tanks preview video. And apparently the presumed loot box content for 2020's Holiday Ops Advanced Special has been leaked. Yep, it has been leaked. I don't really want to drag it out any further. I just let you read it and you know what is going on. So you can decide what you want to keep on looking or not, because I'm going to look a little bit at the tanks. And I also want to give my personal opinion on it. Obviously, those are preliminary stats. This is unconfirmed by Wargaming, and it's not an official post. We could quickly look at World of Tanks EU, nothing there. So, yeah. Nothing there yet, it's still all out of the way. The source which gave us this is WoTExpress, which is honestly one of the more reliable sources about World of Tanks. So yeah, this is why I'm a little bit frightened that Wargaming decides to do it, because you can see Object 703 Variant 2. You can see the E75 TS. You can see the AM39 Gendron Saumur. Those are 3 tanks which have never yet been sold in the game or in general. My biggest issue with this is that Wargaming in this, if this is a big if this is actually true, if Wargaming is doing this, I'm not happy about it. I think this is absolute BS. Like, I understand the fact that Wargaming wants to sell the tanks like this, because this in theory can very much increase their sales, because there are 3 unique tanks in there which you never had the chance to ever getting. Last year, it was the IS-3A, which just recently got a change, and everybody was wanting to get it, etc, etc, etc. But it was already sold once. Before everything changed, till it was still garbage, basically. Since it was garbage, it was sold once or twice. And then it got changed, and then it was sold in the loot boxes. Now, we got a completely new tank, the Object 703 version 2, most likely with the 122mm gun and not with the 100mm gun, because there would be a bracket with 100 behind it. And the E75 TS. The E75 TS was already a tank which was played quite decently by the streamers, by Wargaming themselves during streaming events on their official position, like in Halloween. They played the E75 TS with the awesome epic guys and with Ikibu. However, the Object 703 version 2 was not yet sold. And the same goes for the E75, and I just really dislike this, because this tank, at least armor-wise, looks rather strong, for it being a double-barreled tank. The tank you can't really see yet in the game, so when you, for example, go here and try to search for it, it is not there. You can, for example, USSR, go for premium no, not that. I want to go for heavy tanks. You can see there's nothing. You can't find the object. The same goes when you are searching for the E75 TS. It's not yet in those game files, or at least it's not seeable. But they are on the server, as you can see. Otherwise, the stats wouldn't be in tanks.gg. I do not like this. Like, seriously, this is fucking garbage. Not sorry for the word, whatever. It's just a very bad practice, in my opinion, because now you give a tank which is very new completely at random, if this is true. Again, if this is true. Completely at random. So people like I'm supposed to now buy basically boxes till I have those 2 or 3 tanks. I'm not worried about the Gendron. I'm worried about the E75 TS and the Object 703 Variant 2. Especially, look at how many tanks there are. I genuinely hope that Wargaming, at least when there are 8 different tanks in a game, that if you, for example, pick one from the higher tiers and one from the lower tiers, probably those are the higher tier rewards and those are the lower tier rewards, that we get exchanged so we have everybody. Like, for example, if I have the Prosciutto already and I get the Prosciutto, it will be exchanged to something I don't have yet. That would be nice. It wasn't last year, however. So yeah, I'm just sitting here and like, God, like, what are you doing? Seriously, like, this is... It's not good. It seriously is not good. Make those tanks, for example, 2 weeks early pre-access for premium account users or something. That when you have a premium account, you can buy those tanks. But don't put them in loot boxes, please. Or at least, why not do it like that? At least give us the chance to buy them for 50 euros. Or be lucky and try to go for the loot boxes, That would be the fairest option. But only putting them into the boxes it's just so unfair. But yeah, you can see, not only do we get maybe one of the strongest tier 8 heavies in the game, because it has the potential to do an alpha strike of 780, if I'm not mistaken. E75 tier apparently is not that good. Also, it comes with the unique Becken-Kampfgruppe style, which looks like this. And once again, I have to say, whoever designed this style did an incredible job, because it looks absolutely gorgeous. Excuse me. I like that you can see the Simmerit paste. I like you can see those add-on armor plates, which obviously are not part of the tank. However, the side skirts are. Just look at this. Whoever came up with this thought about, what if this tank was battleborn, or like had battle, got hit by stuff. And you can see that here they improvised. The crew improvised and used just a garden fence, some steel or wooden beams to kind of give it some more armor again. And here you can see Hitler's Saw, MG42, I think, as an AA machine gun. Actually, no, I don't think it's a Hitler's Saw. It looks a little bit like a 20mm gun. I'm not sure, though. Like, it looks cool. So people did a very good job with that. So that will be interesting. I didn't play the E75 TS, so I can't tell you how it will be. Same goes for the 703. Progetto is, in my opinion, basically the strongest tier 8 medium tank in a game. Because not only does it boast good DPM, it boasts good mobility, boasts good gun depression, good gun stats in general. And just in general, it's an incredible strong vehicle. I personally hate fighting it because it combines everything which is good about a medium tank. Mobility, sometimes bouncy armor, a great gun, and it even has an auto-reloader. So basically, this tank has a killing threshold of around 728 hit points, which is ridiculous for a tier 8 medium. What do I mean with killing threshold? Means that, for example, when you have 700 HP and this guy has a full clip, it is capable of one clipping you. And the reload time for a full clip isn't that long. It's around 20 seconds or 22 seconds, if I'm not, 23 seconds, which is very, very generous if you are asking me. The Su-130 PM is also probably one of the stronger TDs in the game. Personally, I like the comfort of having a turret more than added camouflage. But then again, 2.8k DPM. That's a decent chunk. It's on par with the Scorpion G. The mobility is not too bad, but it's worse than a Scorpion G. But it has a great gun when it comes to Alpha Strike, 520. That's one of the highest. The highest going still to the Aishu 152, and the Rheinmetall Borsig with the 150mm gun. But it gets heat as premium rounds, which is ridiculously effective for this vehicle. Sherman 5C Firefly. Personally, I like it. It's a fun tank. It's a carbon copy of the tank we already have in game, or as a normal tank. That's the wrong one. Where is it though? It's a fun tank because the gun is incredibly potent for a tier 6 vehicle. So that is awesome. That's great. Wargaming did a very good job balancing it because again, it's a carbon copy of the in-game tank already. Panzerkampfwagen 3 Ausführung K is garbage. It's a free car slot, basically. If you get this tank, I'm sorry, because it's absolutely atrocious. It was one of the worst guns in the game. As you can see, it even has worse penetration than the Panzerkampfwagen 4 gun. Yes, it has better DPM, but the accuracy is poo-poo. The premium rounds is poo-poo. Most things about this tank is poo-poo, especially also mobility-wise. 12.8 is very, 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 very bad. Then, the Sexton 1. We got this tank during the black market sale. I bought it because, what was it? 2 million, 3 million or something? Peanuts. No jokes aside. I just bought it because, well, why the hell not? And it's one of those arties which still have normal rounds. I never play it because why should I? It's tier 3. Ugh. And lastly, the AM49 Genron Zomua, which is your first tier 2 wheelie boy. I don't know how it's going to be. It looks It looks interesting because there's 12 degrees of gun depression, but just to point out, the mobility is not that great. It's great backwards, 30 kph, and has great HP per ton ratio, but 50 kph top speed is pretty slow. It looks cute though. I like the looks of it. I'm not sure though if it's going to be broken or something. I don't think so, and those are only 2 crew members, so yeah. And it's not an auto-loader gun, so from the looks of it, it's just a very fast firing gun. But yeah, will be probably also in those boxes. Lastly, the 3D styles. No clue what it's going to be. I'm surprised to see that the Jackpants E100 and the E100 are in there. Especially the E100, which we are supposed to have gotten buffs for it. But nope, we have to wait for Sandbox. So that's a little bit of a pity. Jackpants E100, I don't know what they're going to do with it. We don't know anything about those 3D skins yet. The only thing we know is the Object 430U Kelevra skin, which I can showcase you here. Interesting enough, and apparently you get rings for the gun mark. Once again, whoever did those 3D skins did incredible well job. I love the looks of it. It looks amazing. It looks active. It looks like really like a tank a crew would use, you know. It looks very good. Well done to whoever designed this skin, in my personal opinion. Once again, the only thing I would like to see is being able to use inscriptions and emblems on 3D styles. Just think about it. Wargaming wants to make more money in the end, and why not allow us to put on a preset style for example here Golden League, but allow us, how is this Golden League? This is silver, what the hell? Anyway, for example, to use just my personal emblem on it. Same goes, for example, for this style. I don't like the G, it looks stupid, but the style in general looks great, so yeah, you get what I mean, I guess. Lastly, we also have Object 4140, T110E4, so I guess Mylan will be very happy about that, and the AMX 13105. Those are the tanks, apparently. Again, everything is preliminary. It could happen, it could change. And again, I'm not happy. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section below. And I'll talk to you all in a different video. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing for your daily dose of World of Tanks and your daily dose of news. My name is RagingRaptor. Thanks so much. Cheers and goodbye.